Hello. I am nearly 10 minutes late due to technical issues, as ever. Good evening. Welcome to my Sunday Facebook Live. How is everyone doing? Happy New Year. Let me just bring this up. I'm hoping I am in the right place. I think so. So, good evening. I thought this evening I had a request from my catalogue countdown from some of the ladies I've spent the last few evenings with, which has been lovely, to do some masculine cards, and I have got this stamp set out. So the Handsomely Suited. Good morning. You're stalking my page. I was like, go live. It wasn't, my thing wasn't working. I couldn't make things talk to each other. So I don't know why I try and do the complicated technical part, because this works perfectly fine. So I'm here. I have got my cup of tea. I've got a clean piece of grid paper, and I've got the masculine set out. It has not yet been inked, so let's see what we can do with this. So let me turn over. Oh, Naomi, you're sweet. It's so good to be a Sunday night. Oh, you're so sweet. So, right, let me turn this over. There we go. Hopefully we are in view. Good evening to everyone joining. Hello. I hope you've had a restful break. It's Lynn, hello. Hi Judy. Hello to everyone. So this is the stamp set I've pulled out. And I've pulled the dies. I'm not sure I'm going to do loads with the dies this evening, just because I haven't had a chance to play around with them myself. So just kind of not sure how they assemble and that kind of stuff in terms of the, I don't think it's too complicated, but I haven't yet had a play. I wanted to kind of focus on the ties and bow ties. The papers. So these are the, what are they called? Well Suited Designer Series paper. So as ever, they're 12 by 12. They come double-sided, and this is what you're going to get in this pack. So you're getting lots of kind of masculine shirt patterns. I love this grid piece. Isn't that just fab? Just for general use. So we've got that one. Ooh, haven't really looked through these properly. I've opened the cellophane obviously and had a quick flick through, but haven't properly looked. So we've got those. We've got sort of grey and white dots. Oh, am I nearly there? And then, hello to everyone joining. You've not missed anything. If you're thinking, oh, I'm like 10 minutes late, you're not. I'm late. You were probably all on time. So the grey stripe. That's quite a stripy, busy one. Isn't the bit DSP nice? Nice, nice, nice. Ooh, paisley. Isn't that gorgeous? So that is your patterns. So plenty there to choose from. And the colours are basic black, basic grey, Cajun Craze, Night of Navy, Pacific Point, Poppy Parade, and Smoky Slate. I'm like, can you restart me? The papers. That's about as far as I've got. You've missed nothing. So that is the papers. What I have done to kind of think about inspiration is just I've done some sketching actually. I would show you, but they're on a page with a load of other things that is other sketches that kind of I'm not showing just yet, but I'll maybe recreate one on the page here. So that's the ties. We've then got the bow ties. I'm just going to pop them all on blocks, and then they're there. And then the sentiments we've got is happy birthday to you, have a happy, and then Father's Day in the middle, handsome. But you could absolutely swap that out and have a happy birthday, handsome, and make use of that. You're the best, thank you. World's greatest. You could just use that on its own, couldn't you? So, did you not know that? So I didn't know the colours were listed on the back of the DSP packets. I don't think they used to be, but they have been for quite a little while. So, yeah. Let's have a look-see. So, I'm just grabbing my go-to Whisper White. Grabbing a panel and chatting to a group of lovely people today, Emma being one of them, and we mention of like pre-prepping some of these layers and actually taking some time to prep some layers out so that you've got them ready to go for when you want to use them. It's such a good idea. Okay, let's do so one of the ideas I had was to kind of crisscross the ties, and whether this is going to work or not, who knows? Who knows? Morning, Carolyn. Deborah says, watching you and football, my team is winning. We'll go to the playoffs. These are bigger than I thought, but that's okay. We can work with it. We can work. So this is just memento. I'm not sure if I'm going to overlay with the designer paper or colour. So, but we can decide as we go along, can't we? I didn't make a template for the card layers. Templates are such a good idea when you've got your sizes and you've gone to the effort of working that out, to then have them on hand. It's such a good idea, isn't it? It's looking cool. Kind of like a stripy pattern. Just a bit of deciding which bits to put on where, isn't it? Oh, that's where the sentiment's going to go because I've just blobbed that. Whoops. I might do that edge. You could do like a one sheet wonder with this, couldn't you? There. So, and design opportunity. Cover it up. Something else is going to go there. I love that. A design opportunity. Right, so that's one. Let's do, let's finish this one. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's not get distracted. We could, I thought about it. We could have had like an accent one which pops out. I didn't think about it, so let's do. Should we bring in the papers? What about all the greys with the pop of blue? I quite like the floral. I think they're kind of like nice ties rather than these check ones, which are more shirts maybe. Who knows? Yeah, let's do that. We'll do these ones. Sure. I was going to stamp them over the, like maybe do some over the top, but I'm wondering, I'm going to hang on to them for another one. My brain, oh my goodness. I'm going to colour and then that'll give me a chance to think. Let me colour in navy. Should we do night of navy? Dark and light night of navy and smoky slate. Light smoky slate and dark smoky slate. And then maybe that will be fine. So let's do those. Pat says, oh dear, I feel a wish list coming on. Let's colour. So should we go navy on this tie? And do the other one grey. And can't believe I haven't had this out yet, but it has been Christmas, hasn't it, and holidays and things, so there is plenty of time yet. So this will be available in the catalogue from Tuesday and available for then 6 months. So there's plenty of time for your wish lists, and there's plenty of time to see lots of nice ideas with this suite. The nice thing with this is you can then pick your kind of favourite colours, or doesn't have. I'm going with the sweet colours, but you don't have to. You could go really bright and wacky. Welcome to everyone joining. Got. So this is Night of Navy. Then we'll do the stripy one in the grey, I think. Hello, lovely Rachel. Got this one. Oops. So what's been people's top picks? Of people, those that are demos, have you pre-ordered this set? Did it grab your attention? Masculine cards can be hard to make for, can't they? Don't know why. They can sometimes be a bit of a, you have a bit of a block with them. But Jerry says, I didn't think I needed this set. Michelle's going to play with it today. Emma says, I bought the entire suite. I think it's just so easy to colour as well. This is like a nice one for doing. I've got another idea in my head as well for another couple of cards. So see how quickly I can make this one. Most people are kind of back to, well, not back in person necessarily, but back to school, work, etc. from the holidays tomorrow. But I have got a couple more days on leave, which is very lovely. And I'm not back till Wednesday. So I'm not worried if we're a little later. Whereas I'm going to order the DSP. The DSP, yeah, it surprised me actually. And I think when you see it all together, it looks very masculine. It is very shirt and tie. It's that kind of patterns. But if you were to take one completely separate out of context, like you could put flowers with that and it would look lovely. The grey dots is just, it's just a nice, pattern. Deborah says, yeah, we're in tier 4 where we live. So Deborah says, am I in lockdown? So we're in tier 4, which means, essentially it means lockdown, doesn't it? Yeah, just you can go out for exercise, you can get your essential shopping, and go to work if you have to. So I am fortunate to be able to do a good amount of work from home. Hello, lovely. Hello, Kayla. Yeah, it's just doing all the things, isn't it? It's like being able to just, starting to miss, like, really missing, like, having meals with friends and things like that. So, yeah. People could, it's sort of essential work. The kind of non-essential shops and things like that are closed. So there is a lot of people who won't be able to. I'm just in a job that means I can. So I've added the shading to the hatched lines rather than down sort of the side of the tie, or so that it picks up on that. So for the last 2 evenings, so where are we now? I don't even know what day it is. Well, obviously Sunday. I say obviously Sunday. I've been doing some extra Facebook lives for catalogue countdown, and therefore I'm completely thrown with days and times. You lose yourself between Christmas, New Year, and in the holidays, don't you, as to even what day of the week it is. So Friday and Saturday I did a Facebook live, a Zoom live for my catalogue countdown, which has been really fun. They've been brilliant, really good. And so there's another one tomorrow evening, and that's the 3rd, and then the catalogue goes live on Tuesday. So it's been 3 live sessions counting down to the catalogue going live on Tuesday. But those replays are available in my Card and a Cuppa group, which is still open and still on the early bird offer. So if you would like to come and join, currently it is £45 for 6 months. So that works out about £7.50, or not about, it works out at £7.50 a month for the next 6 months. So the group is from January to June. And every Friday morning I do a Facebook live, not a Facebook live, a Zoom live that is streamed into the Facebook group. So you can catch the replay, or you can come join the Zoom live. And then there'll be extras in there as well. So there'll be lots of fun things in there, like extra Facebook lives, and the catalogue launch was in there, and all of that sort of stuff. And all the details are on my events on my blog. So you would be very welcome. Oh, I nearly missed that one as well. Look at that one peeking in the corner. Just there. So once we've got these coloured, we're just going to do something simple with the sentiment, I think. I need to do something here because that's gone blobby. So I'm going to have the sentiment to the side or low down. I'm not sure what's going on with that at the minute. Let's see. Might have kind of like the dots on the tie, isn't it? Maybe. It looked good black and white, didn't it? Yeah, I think so. So let's do happy birthday to you. I want to maybe put that onto navy rather than black. So let's do a bit of night of navy. I do love the white embossed on dark cardstock. I've got it on a lot of cards, but I do like it. I'm gonna stamp that further out so we can decide what we're doing with that. I'll do a second one while we're there. So let's do oh. Okay, so that's the white. Let's heat that up. And then I won't cut that too short because I think we kind of want a banner sort of piece. So, Happy New Year, everyone. Let's do, I'll keep that for another card. Oh look, that's going to go just there. I can come across like that, and then maybe I wonder if we can get it looking kind of tie shape. Maybe not. It would look kind of cool, wouldn't it? I think I'd need to template it to get it looking straight. So I'm just gonna banner it. Oh, bless you, Jacqueline. Oh, thank you. That's lovely. It's quite a big banner, isn't it? Let's make that a bit more shallow. Better. I'm just going to trim that. There. So if we pop that on some dimensionals. Yes, the dies do cut the tie. So you've got the tie, you've got pocket, you've got braces, bow tie, and then the front part as well. But the sentiment, I think, will be too big to fit on that. So you might get it going that way though, like that V shape. You'd get like a big tie, wouldn't you? Just not quite. Although, yeah. Or I need the pocket would look cool. You could extend the pocket out, couldn't you? I definitely need to have a play with those dies. They look really good. There is the grey and navy twine that goes with this suite as well. And quite like that, just really simple actually. The buttons on here are super cute. I'm going to run those through actually. They come in a set of 6. So that die cuts out, can you see that? It cuts out teeny tiny buttons. But let's do should we do white maybe on the navy? White and then some navy. Oh my goodness, it's taxing my brain. Let's do navy first and then we can go from there. So, and then we baby cut and emboss. Let's put that on there. Oh, I've got that the wrong way around, but that's okay. Oh, my grid sheet's moving. Look at these. Teeny tiny. Look at those. Cute, cute, cute. I'm going to do some white ones while we're there. Just white scrap. Oh. Yeah, good shout, Jacqueline. So the stitched pieces and the pocket as banners would be perfect. So that's the teeny tiny buttons. So rather than putting gems on, we can put some little button accents, can't we? And we can keep them sort of there. 1, 2, 3, that's plenty, isn't it? I can keep them for should I see if I can pop them on little dimensionals? I wonder if they fit. That's how teeny tiny they are. They're not quite. You can still see the dimensionals sticking out the side, can't you? Not convinced. Let's just put them on a glue dot. I'll give it enough of a raised bit of a raise off the page. So let's do kind of put the glue dots where we want them, and then we can put those dots on little buttons. Oh yeah, good shout, Paula. The fine tip glue would give you nice shiny buttons, but you'd have to be patient for it to dry. On there, and then another one. Cute, cute, cute. There we go. So I can just keep that, keep those buttons for another project, and we can mount that onto just a navy coloured base. I've got one. Oh, how is my navy that low? So let's do half page. And we'll go that way. I know, no white base, right? I was like, what? Do you like that, Diane? Thank you. It was a little less. Let's just give that a trim. border. There we go. Oh, I love a lay-in. I've missed comments about a lay-in. I woke up quite late this morning. It was very late, in fact. But it was lovely. The night before, I hadn't slept very well, and I think it had just caught up with me, actually. That and some late nights, but the lay-in was lovely. Do we like that? You could really change the colours about. You could have red. You could just pick and choose your colours. So there you go. That's one. Let's do another one with how late was my late? What when I woke up or when I went to bed? Because I woke up at 10:15 in the morning. It was quite late. Steve's didn't come and get me at all. He left me to have a lay-in. But yeah, it was lovely. It was very, very much appreciated. So let's do some with the designer paper. Because the paper is fab. So let's do. Right, it's my little plates falling on the floor. Sorry if that was really loud in your ear. Apologies. Right, so we want I think I did. Cameron said I must have needed it. I think I did. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go 5. 5, and then make that. I'm going to go 5 inches and then make that slightly small, or maybe slightly smaller, 10. So that is 12.7 by 10 centimetres. And then I'm going to cut some of these designer papers. Think about which way I want this. So I'm gonna let's cut. I want 8, 7.5, 7.5. Right, so 7.5 centimetres, so just under 3 inches. And I will use the front and back of this. So we'll have 1, 2. And then we'll do the same with another pattern. So I'm going to go this one. So 7.5. And then I have just jumped from centimetres to inches, apologies. So 7.5 by 2.5 centimetres or an inch. So that's that one. And then shall we have, what other pattern have we got? We've got the, ooh, that grid one's nice. Could do that. That will break it up a little bit. Let's do so. That one, and we'll have an inch. And we can pop that there, maybe. Don't know. There. Yeah. then if we've got the sentiment, which is, I'm hoping I've left enough space, just about enough space. That was more luck than judgment or measurement. Let me move them out of the way for a minute. I'm just going to line this up on my grid paper. And we will go quite low down. I'll try that again. Oh, it's all right, actually. Let's go with that. It's straight enough. Okay, so we'll then do the paper. So we'll have one. This would work for and I think that's the thing with your masculine makes or your men cards. Look at your cards that you've loved making, that you like, you know, your layouts and things that you've got, and just swap it out for things that are more masculine, like your sort of plainer papers. Straight enough is good enough. I think so. It's almost there. So close. So close. Don't want to faff around too much. Right. Let's do. That's going to go there. So the paper was 5 inches. I've done 5 inches of paper and then just lined them up. And then we could pop a couple of bits of the twine round maybe. And tie it in a knot. See, so this is the navy and the grey in this suite. Let's go both of them together. I don't know if I want it. I might actually do. What about? So I've doubled that up. So there is 4 layers, 4 pieces of the twine, and I'm gonna tape it around like you can do with your ribbon rather than tying any knots. So let me just straighten those out. There, that's better. If I get that over the edge, we can then straighten that. As I'm so pleased there's lots of new twine in the catalogue. You and me both. I was so excited to see the twine back. I was like, yes, love it. So, happy, happy, happy. I was like, order me some of that twine. Right. I'm faffing about with this, but you'll see I'm trying to line that up so that it sits in a bit of a row. That's cool, isn't it? Gives a bit of texture. Let's just on there a minute. Yes. Just a bit different, so we'll give some nice lines but without tying the bow, and then we can mount that on to navy, but it does need trimming a little. I'm going to put it on white first because it's not very forgiving, that edge. Just gonna do white first. What size was that? I can't remember. 12 point something. So if I do 13, so just gonna give that a white border so that when we put it onto the navy, can you see that will just crisp up those lines? Whereas because I hadn't quite got them butted against the edge, when you lay that on, you've got this, like, I could trim it, but now I've tied the twine round, it's in the way. So my fix for that is to put a white layer. Oh, thank you, Pat. So yeah, I've cut that white piece to 13, so it's just 3mm more, and just gives a really crisp white edge then, like it was meant to be, like that. And let's do 14. So exactly. I love these. We should have like a little phrase book, shouldn't we? No mistakes, creative solutions, a design opportunity. We could have a list of things. Let's do. Going to leave it with a bit of a border either side, but I'm wondering whether to put it all the way to one side or the other. I'm gonna go all the way that way, and 13 and a half. So I'm going to trim. I've trimmed the front edge off, so that will then sit with a border there, which again just adds a little bit of interest. And I'll have that on there. Yes. Oh, bless you. Yeah, you could definitely add, and if you wanted to, you could add a bow tie or something on there, but I like it quite plain. I like it, you could add a white insert, which kind of adds that angles to it. I quite like that, actually. I'm going to stick that in. Oh, bless you. That would work with so many, well, all your DSPs, wouldn't it? What a great way to use your DSPs, your designer papers up, so, or really showcase them. So you could just have a sentiment, you can make it a bit more froofy with a ribbon or a bow. And yeah, that would be a really cool card. There you go. So that's 2. Where are we at for time? So we've got 2, 1 DSP. They do look smart, don't they? Thank you, Pat. What are we at? 9:28. Got time for another one? Could do a quick one. It's never that quick, is it? Let's do. Yeah, let's do one with the ties cut out. So, let's do this one. Christian, yes, please. Let's do grey. So we're gonna have, I don't know if this will look too busy. that's all right. I quite like that. And then and so we've got that one, and then shall we have the dotty one? Judy's like, and there's more. I've got the stuff out, so we might as well play. This is going to be a really simple one, I think. So die. So this will cut your tie. Oh my goodness, hands up if you love your mini stamping cut and emboss machine. Me. So handy. Handy, handy. I didn't know it was missing from my life until I now have one on my desk. Right, I'm doing this the wrong way round because I'm trying to be fairly quick. The handle's on the wrong side for me. And it wasn't on my desk. It was on my grid paper, so it's slipping all over the place. Right, we've got one tie. Let's do another one. The mini boss. I love it. Got the big boss, and now we've got the mini boss. Just so convenient. And when we're allowed to be out and about, how good is it going to be to just throw in your craft tote and take out and about with you? Jacqueline says, finally giving in. I know, so handy. Right, let's do this one. If anyone's having any problems in rolling it through, it's because the rollers are further in and they're much smaller because the machine is smaller. Just slightly place your plate off. You don't need to exactly, because it's easy to do it, you could just easily line them up. They don't grab as easily because you've got the whole section going into the machine. If you just slightly offset it, when you place that in, that then reaches the roller before the rest of it, and it will grab really easily. So if you're finding like, well, I've lined them all up really nicely and it's not going through, then yeah, just make sure you're slightly off with your plates, and it will move through the machine much easier. Right, that's the 3 ties. Oh, perfect. Marty says, I've got a birthday coming up. That sounds like a perfect birthday present. Okay, so we've got our 3 ties. That one's just gone slightly off, so I'm going to trim it just because I can. I don't mind the slight over edge with this, but there we go. So we've got those 3 ties, and then we will do, I've used all my white along one. Let's do, 1, 2, 3. We want a piece going behind, don't we? Let's use that grid paper. So, what size is that? 10.5, 10, 4. Just muttering to myself, excuse. So that's 3 centimetres. 3 centimetres by the 10.2. And if I then do like 3.3 centimetres by the 10.2 or 4 inches, we'll have a piece that's got like that blue, which is the Night of Navy. I haven't left a border on the left or right hand edge. I wanted that to run off the card. And pop that straight across the middle. And then, should we have these staggered or should we have them, I think, in line? Make them all nice and neat. Further down as well. That's better. Better that way round. So let's do some dimensionals, of course. Super paper. Paper does all the hard work, doesn't it? And I get to use up my dimensional edges, which is always a result. I don't know if it says they look cute staggered or lined up. You could mix and match it, couldn't you? Get off. Right, let's do there. That one. And the dotty, and with the extra stamping of the dots on top, it makes it look even like a busier pattern, but that's okay. Like, you've got the dots and the navy on there then, so it just adds to the pattern. Or you could of course just die cut them on their own without stamping at all, so you could just do that. And if I then can use this little sentiment that we had, and I'm not promising this is going to work, but I can try it. Let's try 3. I'm just going to trim this down. It'll either work or I'll ruin the sentiment, so. But if we don't try, we won't know, will we? And sometimes it's a happy accident, sometimes it's just an accident, and then it has to go in the bin. So that's gonna need trimming down a little more. Still not fitting quite right. There. So if you slide your die through, then it will give you the stitching on the edge but won't cut that part. Let's see if we wind this through. Give that a go. So we've got that on there. Using this on the grid paper is not helpful. My grid paper is sliding away from me. There. Wrecked desk. Okay, it's a bit dinted, but I think that's okay. You got the stitching on the edge with the arrow now, and you could go back the other way and do that, or you could use one of your label dies from something else. But if you didn't have label dies, then this would be a fun way to use the dies that you do have from this particular suite. So I'm going to run that back through actually, and then we can have it. Oh, this grid paper. Sorry, I'm going to have to. No, and that's with the pocket. So I don't mind the texture on that actually. It's given a couple of lines on it, but I don't mind that. Is that a blob on the paper? So annoying. Maybe there. Let's do. So put a dimensional between the ties, and then we can pop that on so it stays a bit flatter to the card. Did someone say simple? It was simple-ish. You could cut that out. You just cut that out in a square to make it simple. There we go. And what embellishments have we got? We've got Misty. Put some Misty Moonlight. Do I want that on there or not? Don't know where to put my embellishments. There, that'll do. Like, leave it alone, leave it alone. There we go. Right, let's do the same coloured base. Should we do another navy base? I think so. Then we've got a set of 3, haven't we? Right, navy it is. 10 and a half. And we'll just glue that straight down. Put that on. There you go. Got a set of 3 now. I'm going to just trim that edge. Sometimes not quite central. There we go. So, oh, my skirt's got caught in my chair. Whoops. Wheeling over it. Okay, so we've used mostly the stamps, a little bit of the dies, but not like the big like the soup fronts of the dies, because I haven't had a chance to play with them yet. But that is the 3 cards that we've made. So we've got this one here we've got the stamped ones and then just the plain DSP. But that's 3 cards for 3 men in my life, all sorted. So thank you to whoever asked for the masculine makes, because it's got me making some cards with this fabulous set. I hope you've enjoyed it, and if you haven't got this set, then hopefully you can use the ideas and use the designer paper that you do have. So hopefully you like those. I will take some proper photographs of these and share them on my blog and socials over the next few days. So I will take some proper pictures. There we go. So we have an hour and we will chat and have a coffee and make 1 card on the card and a cuppa on a Friday. But they're the kind of cards that we would make together on there. So if you would love to come and join us, that is still open. It's £45 until tomorrow for 6 months access to the card and a cuppa extra. Welcome and thank you to everyone who has joined. It will be lovely to see you all there. They are, as I say, they're informal craft and chat, but there's always a card on a Friday morning that you can craft along with, and there's always kind of instructions or sneak peeks ahead, so you can absolutely craft along too. And all the details are over there. Oh, thank you. And then as of Tuesday, the price will go up, and that will be £60 for the 6 months. So if you want to get in early, you'll save yourself £15. And for those who have signed up to that card and a cuppa extra or my catalogue countdown, then I will see you tomorrow evening for another Zoom live session, which I'm very much looking forward to. So yeah, stay safe, stay well everyone, and I will be back next week on Sunday with another live if I don't see you at one of those sessions before then. So I will see you soon. Thanks everyone. Bye.